if you've got attention and you don't have cash or a way to turn those viewers, those lookers, into buyers, into revenue, then you have a problem. You are most likely leaking at one of 4 areas. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to liquidate that attention. My name is Ely. I have personally been able to monetize the attention I got through my cycling channel on both YouTube and Instagram, not through affiliates, not through ads, but by installing what I call conversion engines. And I'm currently doing this working with a bike shop, helping him get to 100,000 euros a month by installing these conversion engines into his business. He is very talented at bringing attention in. He has no way to monetize that attention or liquidate it. So here's my business thesis, if you will. In order to have a successful business, you have to have 3 things in place: a way to generate attention, a way to liquidate that attention, and a way to engage that attention long-term. If you're generating attention, that is the first step of the puzzle, but now you need a way to convert, to liquidate. Most of the time, I see creators and people who have mastered the attention game leaking at one of these 4 points. Number 1 is message mismatch. So for example, if you are known for X, but the product or service or the thing that you are trying to sell is Y, it's a huge mismatch. It doesn't register for people. And so I can even use myself as a great example. This is why I have 2 separate channels. I am known for my cycling. I've been a cycling creator for 3 years now, but I cannot sell to my cycling audience the business services that I am now doing. And so I had to start a completely new channel. But this happens a lot where people try to sell something to one audience that is there for a completely different reason. So for example, let's say you're a fitness influencer and you now try to sell, I'll help you grow your personal brand. People don't care. They know you for fitness. They like you because of your fitness, not because of a personal brand. So whatever you are trying to sell, well, first, you should be selling something. Otherwise, you're just a glorified entertainer. And a lot of the time you can be an entertainer. I know a lot of entertainers make a lot more money than I do. Point being, if you do have something to sell, if you, for example, have a cookbook, an ebook, a personal training program, again, going back to the fitness influencer, some kind of low ticket or high ticket coaching program. Perhaps you have a course on how to do your first bodybuilding show. Make the first line on that landing page mirror the hook that drove them there. Meaning, for example, if my Instagram reel said, I'm going to show you how to get jacked in 90 seconds, or how to, in cycling case, lose 20 pounds and put 50 watts on your FTP in 90 seconds. Your hero statement in your landing page should say the exact same thing. Mirror why people came to you. Don't try to sell something completely different, not even in an adjacent category. Leak number 2, you want to optimize for one single action in place. Friction is good when it needs to be used, but most of the time people have too much friction in place for the wrong reasons, and it's costing them money. So for example, the bike shop that I'm working with, when people would find his Instagram, they would click on the link in his bio, they'd get taken to his old website. There were 10 tabs open where there's old bikes and happy cyclists and tax deductions and a page, an about page and a shop page and a bunch of there's just way too much friction. A buyer came, they didn't know what the next step was. They just got hit with information overload, and people were split between what they should be doing here. And most of the time, they would only last for a few seconds and then click off the page. Here's what we implemented and what I recommend you implement. Simplify, simplify, simplify. What is the one action that you want them to take? So for example, people who are coming to Skybike's website, most of the time, they're just curious. They have no intent to buy in the short term. All the people who do have intent to buy in the short term have already messaged him and bought a bike, or are in the process of talking to him to buy a bike. All the people who are browsing on his website are just browsers, just lookers. What do we want to do with them? We want to capture their information so we can retarget them, whether it be email marketing, whether it be through the Metapixel and retargeting ads, whatever it is. We want to be able to capture their information, give them value, and retarget them. So we reduced and simplified everything on the website to one major CTA. Do this quiz, find out what your dream bike is. We collect your email. You walk away knowing exactly what bike is going to benefit you. And we just removed everything that caused too much friction. Now, of course, I worked with Patrick to keep what he wanted in there. So we still have the information that he wants. We still have an about page. We still have a shop page, but we simplified drastically. And I'll show you the difference it made. Beforehand, most people were staying on his website for an average of, I'll even look it up for you, 24 seconds. People click, way too much to look at, they don't know what's going on, they have split brain, they're confused, they click off, they bounce. Now, in the past 24 hours, we've had 232 site visitors with an average visit duration of 6 minutes and 54 seconds. People are curious, and now we've made it simple for them to actually take the information that they need. Not just that, we have also collected from the past 40 visitors 6 emails, which is not bad. I'm still working on optimizing this for him because we just rolled this out yesterday. So I'm trying to find out where the friction is, where we can kill it and where we can collect those emails. And that's part of it is optimization. But the fact that we've already collected 6 emails in the past 30 leads is very decent. Whereas beforehand, we would have collected nothing. So simplify, simplify, simplify. Number 3 is called intent splitting. So where are people coming across your information? For example, if someone is coming to you from Instagram, they're most likely in a scrolling mindset. They're just here for the vibes, whatever it is. They just saw your page, they liked your post, they wanted to see, they were just curious. They're in a scrolling mindset. They're not here to buy. They're here because they're just curious. If someone's coming to you from Google, it might be a completely different story. That person might be ready to buy today. They are actively looking for the thing and they came across your account. Same with if someone's coming to you from YouTube, for example, where they watched your video, whether it be an entertainment video or an education video. They know exactly what they want and they are ready to buy it off you. So you have to split test based on intent. So implement almost like an A/B test for Instagram, for Google, for YouTube, for any kind of acquisition channel that you have, any kind of attention channel that you have. That way you can split test the action you want them to take based on the intent that they have. So for Instagram, we make it as easy as possible to just browse, to just be curious. You're here for the vibes. Here's some nice bikes we built. Here's a little quiz. For Google, we take them actively to the thing that they are ready to buy and to an inquire button about that item. Again, this is just specifically for Sky Bikes, but if I were in your shoes, split test based on intent of the audience and where they are coming from. And finally, the 4th leak I would have, or I've noticed, is follow-up. So for example, this is, in my case, this used to be a huge bottleneck. It currently is for Sky Bikes, and that's what we're helping them implement. If you get a lead, great. Most of the time, people send them one message. Patrick, my friend, I love you, but you cannot respond to a lead who says, hey, how much is this bike? And he's like, hey, oh my gosh, Patrick, we got to clean up your DMs. If someone is curious, give them the information, collect information from them, retarget them, follow up with them, have a system in place. This is the thing. Most of people don't have systems for what happens when you actually get a lead. But if you have a system for what happens when you actually get a lead and you can walk them through that system, whether it be a ManyChat flow from a comment on a viral post, straight to the DM, straight to the product or service that they're looking for with a lead magnet, whatever it is, have a system in place, that funnel that we're talking about, that makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the goal, whether it be a high ticket item, a service, or something that you want them to buy. And then this is the path to get there. So if you want me to implement a conversion engine in your business, if you have attention of some sort and you don't know how to turn those lookers into buyers, DM me the word Sky on Instagram and we can chat about it, or you can go ahead and book a call down below. Look at that. I have 2 ways to capture you here. One way is for the just curious. You can DM me Sky. If you are ready to talk, you can book a call with me down below. Hope this helps. Talk soon. Ciao.